Morning, morning, morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to a new video. Got some Copart bidding for you again. I know you like the Copart bidding. There's a couple of cars here. I caught one just as it was, just as the bidding had started, and I was contemplating bidding on it, but have a look at it, see what you think, and then there might be another car later on. I may have bought a car. Who knows? You know what I'm like. Stick with me. Make your coffee, sit down, enjoy. Just caught this a little bit late, this one. This is a 63 plate, 2013, with 78,000 miles on the clock. It's going for 1,350. There's not that much damage to it. 1,350. Too much, I think, with that mileage. If it was a low mileage, yeah. But that's going to be over 1,600 out the door. Pure sale. Not much to do. It's got a wonky wheel. We'll have a look at it in a sec once it's gone. 1,350. Sold for 1,350. So it's sort of a lot of money really, so it's fine that side. Apart from, did I notice a broken door handle? Yeah, door handle's gone. Common. So it needs a new wing. Bumper could be repaired. And as you can see, that wheel is leaning inwards, so there's obviously a bit of a problem there. Apart from that, it's, you know, minor dents and scratches, there's nothing much. It's not showing me anymore for some reason. That's probably because it's gone. So, yeah. Let me try that again. Yeah, it's still going to load. That's good. Let's go. Where were we? It's got the grey seats. Got a key. Obviously, it starts and drives. Engine looks like an engine. It's got some broken tabs. A broken tab on the headlight. 78,000 miles. You can see it a bit better detail there. It says runs and drives, but there's obviously probably bottom arm, I imagine, gone. It doesn't look that bad. I'd thought about getting this. I still need to sell the Abarth. I've got someone coming this afternoon, so hopefully that will go this afternoon. But I was tempted if it went for a relatively good price, but it didn't. So 1,350 is too much. But I'll show you what I'm watching tomorrow, because you won't see this video until after this auction's finished. So we've got here a white. I can't remember what reg this is, but I've got, when I broke up Project Cooey, I had I've got the airbag kit, dash and airbags, so, and I need to use that in a car, and you don't seem to get so many airbag gone ones coming up recently for some reason. So I've not bought one, but as you can see, it's had a very light, what looks like a very light front smash. I think it's I'm not sure if it's a KS. We'll come back to that in a minute, but it's just got bumper damage. But obviously, it's high enough speed or velocity to blow the airbags. See, there's no other damage to it. The wings are okay, sides are okay, back's okay. It's got no number plates on it for some reason. Might have been on a personal plate, I suppose. That's what happened with the last one. So as you can see, it's got the key. No curtain airbags. It's impossible to tell whether the seatbelts are gone. Passenger one's obviously gone, which is what's broken. The windscreen, drivers and knee airbags have gone. All looks relatively clean. 58,000 miles. So there's the damage close up. It's nothing, is it? I mean, that is cracked there, so that could be repaired. Could. Depends whether there's any cracks in it or whether anything apart from just there. There was another picture that showed it somewhere. Let me have a look. Bear with. Sure there was a picture that showed it. Yeah, there. So it's come away there. So you could repair that. Whether it's worth it or not, probably not actually. Might as well just cut it up and get rid of it. So that, and it's only a Cat N. And at the moment, this is on auction tomorrow, and at the moment, it's only £375. So if you want to have a look at the MOT history, I've already looked at it and it's got a good MOT history. There's the registration. If you're not a member, you can't see that registration number. But there it is, RO62 VYV. If I bought that, that would be Project Vivian. Or Roger and Vivian. What do you reckon? Rob and Viv. Yeah, so if your name's Rob and you've got a wife called Viv, you need to buy this car. That would be a cracking number plate, Rob to Viv, especially if you buy it for her. What's the chances? Anyway, they say estimated retail value at 3,100. At the moment it's on pure sale, and at the moment it's on 375 quid. So despite me having too many cars at the moment, I will be bidding on this. It runs and drives, yeah. I will be bidding on this tomorrow if I can get it cheap. I don't think I will, but we'll see. There are others in my watch list, as you can see, but at the moment that's the only one I'm really interested in, because I'm not in a position to buy a car at the moment. But I will buy this if I can get it if I could get this for around the £800 mark or less as a hammer price, I will buy it. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. So that's that one for now. We'll come back tomorrow because we will film this auction tomorrow, and obviously I'm going to be bidding on it. So well, depending on the price, but we'll see. So we'll see you shortly, which will be tomorrow for me. So as if by magic, it's the next day, and you can see there the price is now £800. So it says auction is in progress. I've just had a look and it's on number 30 something, and this is number 75. So all that bidding started yesterday afternoon. Really, it was at I think it was 375 when I showed you last. So between then and now, it's gone up to 800. I think it was about 500 and something last night. I had a look. This morning it was I can't remember now. 6 something, I think. So in the last couple of hours, it's gone up to £800. Why, oh why, oh why do people do this? This is so frustrating. It's a pure sale. So we've been through this before, but people doing this, all it does is push up the price for everybody. The only winners are Copart and of course the insurance companies. Us buyers, it's not doing us any favours at all. You know, if you have a cheeky bid of 500 quid or something like that, I suppose, you know, you might get it if you bid like a few days before. And I know from other channels that people do that. They have a cheeky bid. But, you know, this is a live auction. You should be bidding at the time. It's a bit like eBay, you know, the vast majority of people who bid on eBay will bid within the last 5 seconds, including myself. And that's how you get things cheaper. Doing it like this is just crazy. It just pushes up the price. I mean, even if you bid ahead of the time and then you go into the live auction and then bid during the live auction and you win it, all you're doing is pushing the price up for yourself. It's just madness. I don't get it. I really don't understand why people do it. So I'm willing to pay more than that for this. Whether it's going to be, I've got a feeling it's just going to go silly now. I'm hoping all those people have bid. The reason they've bid is because they can't make it to the live auction. Only time will tell when it comes up. There is another one this is in Colchester, this one. There is another one in Sandy today as well, which is, you know how I like a colour therapy. This is a colour therapy in that colour as well. We have a quick scroll through that. There is rear panel damage though, so it means body shop again. And you know I like to try and, that's quite bad, isn't it? New door and all that damage, which of course can be repaired, but it slows everything down for me. I want cars that I don't have to take to the body shop because it just slows it down. We've got airbag lights up there, haven't we? Didn't notice any. That's probably the curtain airbag, I guess, and or the seat airbag. So it's quite bad, that, isn't it? But I'm not going to bid on it because it's another one for the body shop. That's the only one that interests me today. So we showed you this yesterday, so I'm not going to go through it again. But as you know, the airbags have gone. So yeah, there was another one. This is an interesting. Oh yeah, this. I don't know what it is. We've been looking at this one. So this was showing up as being auctioned yesterday. Oh, it's changed now. It's come back. It's gone to the 4th of the 5th now. So this was actually on yesterday, but you couldn't bid on it. You could bid, but you couldn't. It wasn't in the live auction. It was really strange. And it says it's a 500C and it's not. So yeah, it's just a lounge. It's a 64 plate lounge. So that would be of interest. Quite a lot of damage to it. So it needs a new wing, new door, quarter panel damage. Seal's completely caved in there. So that would probably be a new seal job rather than a repair. It might repair, I suppose. But it's quite bad. As you see, rear quarter damage there. It also has seat airbags gone and the curtain airbags gone, which is nothing. That doesn't matter. Quite low mileage, 39,000. But it's not that bad. Once you replace that door and that wing, it's just that rear quarter damage. So it might be worth a punt. I'm not sure whether the wheels are out of... not sure. No, I don't think so. They look straight enough. Compare it to the other side. No, they both look straight to me. So yeah, so that's an interesting one. We don't know how much that will go for. Obviously, it's on. They've messed it around. It had already had bids, but they realised they made a mistake somehow, and it's now gone in for the 4th of May now. So we'll keep an eye on that one. I think I've got a feeling we're not going to get this one today because I think it's going to go for too much money. I'm not really sure what I'm prepared to pay for this. The reason I'm interested in this one, of course, is because of the airbags. I've got a dash and airbag kit out of Project Cooey, so I'd like to use it. And you know, there's not very much damage to it apart from that. Obviously, there may be things hidden, but you know, bonnet looks straight, wings look straight, bumper looks straight. It just needs a new one. So there's not actually an awful lot of work to do on that. So I'm hoping that it puts off people by the airbag. Going by the bidding so far, it's not, but we will see. So we will be back. As I say, this is number 75. Let's just go into the auction now and see what number we're up to. Turn the music off. 42 we're up to now, so we've probably got another half an hour, something like that. So we'll keep an eye on it and we will come back as and when we get to it.
Bonus time.
Right, we're on the car before last, which is a Mercedes E220 at 6.5 grand nearly. Nice car. That's on reserve, so I bet that won't reach reserve. Right, anyway.
Sold on approval.
Okay, here we go.
Your watch item is next on the block.
No one's bidding yet. Am I going to be the only bidder? I doubt it. Let's go. Surprise, surprise. Yep, someone's immediately bidding as I'm bidding. Immediately. If it reaches that magic £1,000, sometimes that's when people stop bidding. So I'm winning at the moment.
Bonus time.
Is it too much for them? It's not too much for me. Come on, we don't want bonus time. Yes. Well, that didn't take very long, did it? 925 quid. Superb. Superb.
New bidder.
Okay. So I win it. I win it. I win it. I won it for £925. And then you can see current amount is £1,217, 80 pence out the door. That is from Colchester. I haven't bought that many from Colchester. I can't remember how much Gallin charges me from Colchester. I'll have to look back and see. So yeah, so as far as I can see, obviously it needs a new windscreen. It needs a new bumper. I have got a bumper, but I'm going to see if I can get a better one. There doesn't appear to be anything else apart from internally. There's no other dents in it as far as I can see. Or is that a tiny little dent there? Not sure. Might be, but that's just a driver's wing. That's no biggie. And it might pull out anyway. Obviously dash and airbags, that would take me 2 hours, two and a half hours to get those out and get them back in, give the seats a clean, assuming there's no fag burns on the seats. I did notice that black mark before, and I don't know whether that's a fag burn or what it is, but I've got a seat base out of Harold, which has got a chewing gum or something just there, so I'd rather have a bit of chewing gum that I could probably clean off rather than a fag burn. So that is possibly a fag burn, but I think it's just something black sitting on the seat. I don't think it is, so we're not worried about that. Headlight wise, it doesn't look like the tab's broken on that headlight as far as I can see, or on that one, and that front panel does not look deformed in any way. The only damage is on that bumper. So obviously we've got the airbag lights on. It's done 58,000 miles, so I think if it hasn't been done, we'll probably do the cam belt. But yeah, that's the only damage as far as I can see. It's really bizarre. There's bound to be things that I haven't seen. There's bound to be. So £140 supply and fit for a windscreen. The dashboard and airbags I've got, so that doesn't cost me anything. Obviously all the trims are okay. If these lights are got broken tabs, I'll repair the broken tabs so I don't have to replace the lights. So that's good. That may be the case because there looks like there's a bit of a gap there, so that may have done something. That could just be the bumper. You know, you've got that plastic Oops, plastic bonded on bit on the bumper which holds the lights in place. That could just be that that's come away, but obviously I think I've probably got some DRLs anyway. So all the trim on the bumper is okay, so that'll be saved for future use, depending on what bumper I get. That's coming off slightly, so that'll probably just push back on. Yeah, it all looks pretty good really. I think I've got a good buy there, because I'll easily sell that for 2,500 easily. Can't see any other damage on it at all. There's no number plates on it, so I guess it was probably on a private plate. I think I mentioned that before. I've looked at the MOT history and it's all good. Yeah, it's what can I say? It's all. I think I've got a good buy. You know what? There's always surprises, aren't there? There's always surprises. Probably the Blue and Me won't work. The Speedo will probably have the dodgy thing on it. Who knows? But we'll arrange. We'll get that paid for today, and then we'll arrange with Gallin to collect that ASAP, and then we can get cracking on it. Good news. The new project. And in case you didn't remember what the registration number was, that's Roger and Vivian. That's going to be, I think, no, Rob and Viv. That's going to be the new project name, I think. Rob and Viv. What do you think? I think that's the best name. I never noticed this before. Just sort of pointing this out. Rather than, I know it says sold just there, but rather than won, it says awarded. Awarded. They haven't awarded me anything. I've bid on it and I've won it, and I've got to pay £1,217.80. Awarded. Oh dear, big themselves up or what? So I won it. That's good. I'm really pleased about that. Really pleased to be getting another white project. A little bit of trepidation before it comes, because you never know whether there's going to be anything hidden that's going to push the price up. So I'm taking into account the seat belts. So I haven't bought them yet, but I found a pair of seat belts and pre-tensioners for £100 on eBay, which I'll probably buy. Bumper I have. There are no other white bumpers, so I'm toying with the idea of using the bumper I've got, which I think is a pop bumper. But if I can grind off the metal tabs on the big whiskers, and then they can be glued on, so I can use it, because the pop bumper doesn't have the slots where those bits trim slot in. So I can either use that one and just do that. It's already got lights on it as well, or I can buy a new one. There aren't any white ones affordable. There's silly price ones, like 300 quid, or none. So what I could do is buy one in a different colour, get it painted. I don't think I've got another front bumper. Got a few back bumpers, but I don't think I've got any other front. Oh, actually I have got a red one, but that's damaged and needs repairing. So if I can buy a good one that just needs painting, that'll probably be cheaper for me to do that, and then obviously I'll have a perfect bumper. I may have a go at repairing that one. It's got a bit of a scab in the middle of it somewhere, but we'll have a look at that tomorrow. So yeah, so possibly a bumper seat belts. The dash and airbags I've got, so I don't need to buy those. What else is there like this? Obviously the seats are going to need a good clean. Chances are it's going to need a service. It's also going to need, probably going to need cam belt, water pump, etc. Assuming it runs fine, which again, trepidation, you never know. There's no dents on the seals as far as I can see, as long as Copart don't do it when they pick it up. Although they do tend to pick them up from the back, don't they? So I don't know why they would damage the seals. Yeah, don't know. As far as I can see, that's it. That's all that needs doing, but we'll see when we get it. So I've spoken to Gallin, or via text, and he's hoping to, he needs to look at his schedule, but he may be coming as soon as tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll probably be Friday. So today is Thursday. The car came today. So that last recording you saw was yesterday. The car was picked up by Gallin at 8 o'clock this morning, and it was here about 10:30, 11:15. And today I've been working on it, and on Sunday you'll see that first video. So the walk around and the work on the car will be in two parts. One part will be on Sunday and the other part will be on Wednesday. So look forward to that. 9 o'clock Sunday morning, the walk around, the delivery and the walk around of the car will be ready to view at 9 o'clock. So until then, stay safe, take care, and we will see you then.